Hello and welcome back to Shards. We will be starting Tate's route. So yeah, you guys can stop bothering me now, even though you're probably not going to see this until like October at the earliest. But yeah. So Tate is not my favorite. I'm going to make that clear. I do not like his little bratty attitude. I find it incredibly off-putting when a character behaves like that. And a good example of that attitude is the little small cat from Nekojishi. I hate him. I hate him so much. I played that little visual novel, and I did the tiger, and I did the snow leopard, and I didn't even bother with the little guy because like I started it once, and then I was like, my God, do you ever stop talking? I hate you. I hate you so much. So yeah, not my favorite type of character, I guess. That doesn't mean that, you know, probably by the end of this visual novel that well, not the visual novel, by the end of his chapter 1 that I'm, you know, gonna change my mind. You know, I might actually like him, or I might, you know, still hate him. It depends. We'll see. Anywho, so at the beginning, I am going to skip a little bit of the same stuff that we go through with Dallin and Aiden, which is like the whole part where Scribbles gets like bored, and then he has you walk off, and then you meet Therium, or whatever his name is, the horse. And then the part with the painting. It's just going to go the part where you get your map or whatever it is, I forget. And then the part where you decide who to follow. So yeah. Anyways, so let's begin Tate's route. I already know what he's going to do, and I fucking hate him. I would punch him for what he's about to do. I take Tate's paper. I grab the paper and touch the red substance out of curiosity and give Tate a quizzical look. And this is... Oh, don't mind that. It's just cranberry jam. He gets closer, takes my hand, and pops my fingers into his mouth. I'm out of words, or actions. I look up at the two guys watching this. Dallin looks a little taken aback, or sad even, but he's probably used to this weirdo's doings. Aiden, on the other hand, is silently bursting from anger. Dallin tries to hold him back, but he wasn't too sure himself what he's supposed to do. So he let the tiger out of the cage. He pulls Tate away by his hood. What makes you think that's ever something acceptable to do? Tate looks more interested than scared by Aiden's sudden outburst. He must feel protected by the crowd. Or more like the witnesses. I have to say that I am too. Even if I did nothing wrong myself. My instincts were telling me to back off. Dallin stays out of the way for this one. And this is where I skip. Okay. Tate seems upset. Oh my God, poor baby. We should see what's wrong with him. I'll check up on Tate. He seems upset. I approach him slowly from behind, as he's lost in thought. Hey, is everything all right? Huh? Oh yeah, everything is fine. Except that Marina here... He points at the Vox girl, to whom I give a nod of acknowledgement, being the first time that we interact. She dips her head politely. Doesn't want to get rid of my detention because I'm missing a couple of people on my list. The one that you tried to scam me into signing? Haha, you should learn to let go of the past. Forget and forgive, right? Sure. Sorry, Tate, but I can't bend the rules, not even a little. The new headmaster was really set on expelling you completely for your shenanigans. You're lucky that you're still here. Honestly, I'm not sure how that even happened, but I'm glad a detention is all that you're going to get. I was supposed to not be punished at all if I completed this. That's the last time that I do any favors for that. Never mind. Man. This is just depressing. I might as well die right now. He starts pacing around the room as me and Marina talk. Is there anything that you can do? I'm afraid that the new headmaster is a little hard on the rules, especially because it's his first year in that role. As I said, he's getting off way easier than expected. The headmaster really wanted Tate to skip a year. He's very talented and gifted, but lacks maturity. As you can see, Tate's walking around us, cursing the headmaster under his breath, waving his hands in the air. I just need one more day. One day, today, perhaps tomorrow as well. But no, that damn weirdly sexy line just has to butt in. I see. Wait, how did he already get a punishment if this is the first day? Isn't he like a first year like me? Oh, he is, but, well, I don't think it's my business to tell his story. Understandable. I'll find out eventually from the source. But for now... hey, Tate? Maybe I could help? How many signatures do you need again? Only 10. Alright, that's not so bad. We can find 10 people by the end of the day. Really? Would you do that for me? But there aren't that many students on the campus, since they're probably checking their dorms. And they have to at least show some sign of magic to be allowed in. Besides, who knows how patient the headmaster would... Hey. If I didn't know you any better, Marini, I'd say that you don't want me to complete this list. Of course I want that to happen. Seeing you unhappy is the last thing that I wish to witness, and we can always use more members. Great. Then what's the big deal? The big deal is that you have 1 more hour to complete that list. The whole room seems to get darker upon the new, large, intimidating line figures stepping into the room and our conversation, respectively. Mr. Argus. Headmaster. Hi. How's it hanging? Did you get a new haircut? Your mane looks lovely today. Why, yes, I did. It's a special day, after all. Thank you for noticing. No problem. Happy to serve. Always at your disposal. With all that being said, I'm assuming that we'll see each other in detention tomorrow. I thought Dallin was responsible for detentions until the teachers start the year. Don't be absurd. The leader of the Defender Shard. Why waste the time with misbehaving first years? It's not like I can't sign some documents and keep an eye on him at the same time. Tate looks like he's about to fall over from anxiety, his knees shaking. Yeah, but... Besides, I have a feeling that we will get along pretty well. Isn't that right, Tate? Well... but he won't have detention. The headmaster's now annoyed. Sharp eyes turn to me at lightning speed, but soften almost immediately. Marina and Tate also look surprised, as if everyone forgot that I was there because of the tense atmosphere, and only take notice when my words hit the floor. I apologize. Where are our manners? This is... Cody. Yes, I know. I do my own homework when it comes to my students, especially when they're so... special. Pleased to meet you. The pleasure's all mine? I'm sure it is. Suppose I was right to keep an eye on you from the start. What do you mean, sir? Seeing how you're the only first year that attended the leaders' public meeting. Or rather, the only one who willingly did so, I should say. He side-eyes Tate, making him look away. Oh, that, I guess. But I wouldn't say... And what was the reproach that you gave a second ago? If you don't mind me asking, I don't think that I quite understood. Oops, you annoyed him. Get ready for an ass whooping. He won't have detention if he completes his list, right? That was the agreement. The one with the... I know the one. You'd be correct. Cody, you really don't... Marina stops him. Let him talk. You just said that he still has an hour to complete it, right? Let me stop you right there, Mr. Cody. I see what you're getting at. Wow, he anticipated the follow-up to your rhetorical question. I think he's some kind of genius. So, I'll ask this. He needs to collect how many signatures again? Marina nudged Tate. 10, sir. 10 signatures in an hour. Out of 35. We can do it. We just... Do not interrupt. Do you know how many students I passed on my way over here, all the way from my office, which is on the other side of the building? -4? Or some bullshit like that? 2. 2 students, a lost bunny with no sense of direction, and a map in hand, held upside down, as well as a dog with a missing arm, that asked me, how's it hanging, Chief? Needless to say, not the most satisfying candidates. And do you know how many students sign up on average every year for the sorcery shard? 208. There is no way in hell he gathers up 35 signatures in one day. Especially now, as evening approaches. If he did, it would be some kind of record, even with help. You might as well give up. Tate looks more and more depressed as the explanation goes on. Marina barely holds her tongue as the headmaster's savage explanation. So you just wanted him to fail then? Cody, please. Why not just give him detention in the first place then? Why bother with an impossible task? It is a lesson. I am not expecting you to understand as a first year. Just obey. Well, I might not. But I do know one thing. He has 10 more signatures to gather up, and that's what he'll do. The room remains quiet. Even the people that were talking nearby are now listening to our exchange. It seems like you don't like to listen to reason. Know that some things can't be solved with the power of love and friendship. That kind of logic will get you in a lot of trouble in the future. That kind of logic landed me a scholarship here, didn't it? You know what? I like you. Foolish as you might be. Breaths of sigh of relief can be heard all around, but the loudest came from Tate and Marina. A fainting mouse is caught in Dallin's arms. Huh? Standing up for your friends and partners is an important quality for a hunter. So, I'll give you 2 hours. I still believe it's impossible, but maybe you can just find 10 unfortunate souls to torment around here. Really? Thank you, Mr. Argus. Yes, thank you very much. But... oh no. Here comes a sex punishment. If you still fail, you are both coming to detention with me. Close enough. Let me make myself clear. I am only doing this because the sorcery shard could most definitely use the extra members, as far as the records show. I am also doing this to remind you that the signatures are only valid until the audition's results come in. If any of the people that signed turned out not to be proficient enough in magic, the signatures won't count, and you'll both still get detention. Alongside some special punishment. Do we have a deal? He extends his big, meaty hand to me and smirks. Yes, say yes. Please, 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 please. You don't have to do this, Cody. It really does sound impossible, even with the extra time. Marina is the voice of reason here. 2 hours or 2 days. Does it even matter if we can't find people proficient enough? But the cat's new, excited face replacing his sad expression really cements my decision. How can I say no to the hope in his eyes? It's very easy. So I extend my hand as well, feeling his strong grip, which I desperately try to match. Deal. He nods slowly, pupils unmoving. Then I shall leave you to it. And Tate? Yes, sir? I hope you're grateful for your new friend. He did just save your pelt. The gratefulest. The headmaster walks away with a smile. This situation is obviously a win-win for him. I can't believe that I argued with the headmaster on the first day. And won? Kind of. An ant doesn't win against an anteater just because the anteater wasn't hungry that day. I would much rather hear that kind of wisdom on a positive note. And I'd much rather have a vessel that joins a shard that will help me get a real body as soon as possible. But we can't have everything. Who said that I'm not joining the Summoner Shard? Oh, shut your ass up. I can feel your dick throbbing with excitement thinking about the damn cat. I know your plans. Perhaps you really do. Wow. I didn't expect that. But it's not like I've known the headmaster for long, so I can't be the one talking. Thank you, Cody! I was expecting to be toppled over by him, but this time he adopted a more respectful approach, taking both my hands in his and shaking them vigorously. You saved me. Hold on, it's not over yet. We didn't complete the list. Shoot. It felt like just such a win in my book that I forgot about the real fight about to begin. You need to teach me how to talk down to men who fit my entire head in their mouths. Literally. I'm sorry. I do want to point out that the headmaster can expel anyone whenever he wants, even leaders. So you should just tread carefully as a first year. Huh. You think that he gives a damn about the old man's rules? Actually, I do. And I didn't know that. Oh. I take it that I should avoid his bad side. Like the plague. Noted. You're not pulling out because you're scared, right? Of course not. I'm a man of my word. Tate looks me up and down, raising an eyebrow. Man might be an overstatement. I might change my mind soon. Then let's go before that happens. He grabs me tighter and hurries me towards the door, but before he can drag me along, Marina's excited voice stops him. Oh, Ollie, over here. Wait just a second, you two. A small, skittish mouse hurries over as Marina calls him, briefly touching me and Tate with his gaze before locking his eyes to the ground again. Are you okay? You fainted again. Yeah. I have to get used to this difference in size between the old and the new headmasters. He's a bit intimidating. I'm sorry it gives you such a hard time. Cody, this is Oliver, my vice. He adjusts his glasses. Hi. Nice to meet you. I am... Ahem. Can we do introductions after I complete this list and confirm that I don't have detention? Can the list not wait for the sake of politeness? Let's not be rude, you little bitch. Come on, I won you an extra hour. We can spare 5 minutes for introductions. Actually, I'd rather you go. Ollie! Not disrespectfully, just, personally. It seems pretty important. I wouldn't want to waste your time. You seem pretty good at it already. The mouse looks away in shame. Tate! Be nice, little dipshit. The little guy is trembling as much as Tate did in front of the headmaster, but I doubt that I'm intimidating enough to be a cause of that. Excuse him, he's anxious around strangers. And anyone that isn't me or Dallin. We're working to solve that. For 3 years now. Hey, same goes for me, but I control it, to some extent. Oh, wow. You must be a pretty powerful mage to do that. Well, he is a recommended student. As I was saying, my name is Cody. Oh yeah, I remember your name now. From the gathering. Oh, what spell do you use for that? To control your emotions, I mean. Avada Kedavra. It's called making effort for the sake of social status. That's a long name. I've never heard of that one before. He takes out a journal and starts scribbling in it. I can teach it to you sometime, maybe with some coffee? He wrinkles his nose. Or would you prefer tea? Tea sounds wonderful. Hey now. She comes closer and whispers. You're not flirting with my vice by any chance, right? Was that flirting? I'm just trying to be nice. No, I promise. I'm just trying to be nice here. Pity. Pity? Ollie needs to learn to get out of his shell more. I thought a man like you could help. I could feel those quotes on my soul. In any case, maybe you could still help by playing Mr. Nice Man. I'll see what I can do. So, what's with all the homework that you got there, Oliver? It's just work, you know, finances, schedules, reports, all the fun stuff. Fun? Sure. I like your glasses. Oh, thank you. Marina chose them for me. A round pair of glasses for a round pair of ears. She pokes at his ears, making him chuckle. And stop that. You two seem like good friends. Naturally, we've known each other for a very long time. Our mothers were, and still are, in a close business relationship. His mom has a chain of potion shops all over the country. Could it be the Crackling Cauldron by any chance? Yes, high-quality, home-brewed potions. Seems you've heard of it. I sure have. My family buys healing potions from there, since there's a shop right across the street from our house. My mother is basically the face of their brand. So, the Fire Witch? You've heard of both of our families then. Obviously, I know one of the best potion brands and one of the best hunters out there. Now I could even say it's an honor to meet you. They're both blushing while Tate rolls his eyes. The pleasure is mine. Yeah, what she said. All this time, Tate's been watching us with murder in his eyes, looking at his imaginary wristwatch ever so often. This is all nice and all, but can we please get a move on? Yeah, we should probably. All right, fair point. Just one moment. Let me introduce you to the others. And before you start groaning, Tate, I promise it will only take a minute. We're speedrunning this. We'll see about that. Come this way. First, she guides me towards an eccentric-looking raccoon girl named Chelsea that talked a little too fast for my brain. What I could gather from her fast tongue was that she was an inventor, the Defender's vice leader, and Dallin's best friend. Only $48.99. Special price for a cutie like you. What do you say? And apparently, I look like I could use the schmongular she's selling, though Marina got her away from me before she could explain where exactly you have to insert that thing. At least she didn't let Chelsea keep you here for half an hour like she usually does with first years. Then came a small wolf, fox, badger, person named Haima with a cursed arm and chilling gaze that were enough to let me know that I should not mess with them. Stupid fucking tiger, ditching his duties again. Just wait until I put my hands on you. They seem a little preoccupied. They're the complete opposite of Chelsea. They don't get along with their vice and don't like to talk much. And those two should be it, I believe. You met everyone else, right? Yeah, I think, except for the Summoner Shard leader. Right, well, the good news is that we haven't either. How so? Did they not arrive yet? They did, but we're assuming that they must be shy. It's their first year both at the academy and as a leader. Which is very unusual. We'll let you know if we find any information on that. You don't need to go through the trouble to. A determined tug on my shirt is letting me know it's time to go. For real this time. The list. Alright, I'm going. See you later, Cody. And good luck to you two. Goodbye. Finally! I thought you'd never stop talking. We talked for about 4 minutes. That's 4 too many. Tate takes a broom resting by the door as we rush out. Hop on. Huh? He places the broom between his legs, and to my surprise, it levitates as he takes his feet off the ground. Wow. Who am I kidding? This isn't so surprising, actually, considering where I am. Alright, I'm into it. I take the hand that he offers me and make myself comfortable. How do you feel? Like I have a hard piece of wood pressed against my ass and balls. So you're familiar with the feeling? What's that supposed to mean? Hold on tight. Thankfully, we start moving at a steady pace, double the speed of walking, but not quite running. I look down at the moving cracks between each tile on the floor. This is awesome. Just one of my many talents. So you can teleport and fly? What else? Hey, want me to play the tour guide for you? I have a great guide impression. Watch. So just the 2 talents. Ladies and gentlemen, and twinks. Hey, I'm a gentleman. I didn't mention which one I thought you were yet. Self-reported. If you look to your left, you'll see doors, and to your right, windows. Any more information about these doors and windows? Oh, Mr. Guide. Certainly. Anything for paying customers. I'm not paying. Getting to gaze upon your lustrous fur is payment enough. That was pretty smooth, I'll give him that. The respective door on the left we're approaching in about 15 feet was modeled in 1994 by a local sculptor with Narnian origins. The main body is made of maple. Hardwood harvested from the center of the tree, also known as hardwood. It is a deeper shade of brown with a slight reddish hue, while the frame was brilliantly thought out to be made with oak for increased sturdiness. All of that was said with a somewhat monotone, snobbish voice. Wow, you sure know a lot about that specific door. Was any of that true? Yep. I know a lot about a lot of things around here. Unfortunately, most of it is useless, just like what I just said. These were my bedtime stories as a kid. I suppose I should be thankful I had a bedtime story at all. At the time, I actually enjoyed them. Although, instead of architectural history, I would have loved to know more information about how to skin a lion. Not a fan of the new headmaster, huh? Maybe I should have asked this earlier, but what are you getting punished for anyway? Stupid reasons, completely unfair. I was set up. And what would that unfair reason be? Alright, so get this. I was minding my own business, getting ready to go on a little forest expedition. For reasons that I don't feel like disclosing. When all of a sudden the headmaster comes by, out of nowhere, and tells me to guard a stupid door that I've never seen before. Door? Yeah, it was weird, since I know this place better than anyone, but I've never seen that door. What did the door look like? It wasn't anything special, just a door. I wasn't allowed in. I was just told that I had to stay here until somebody else came by and told me to leave. To not let anyone in and to report if anyone passed by. But everyone was at the gathering, so it was dead quiet. And you left before that person came along? Yes, I had to. I promised I had a good reason. When did this happen exactly? A couple of minutes before you fell in my hole. My magic alarm went off. So I had to abandon both my posts and my super important personal reasons for you. So in a way, this is all your fault, and I'm the one helping you out of trouble. Really? I know, sounds stupid to even joke about that. Okay, I'm pretty sure that he was guarding my door. That's my theory too. So the headmaster knew about the door? I wonder who was supposed to come along to relieve the cat from guarding. Now you see how it was unfair? Yes? You don't... I don't. The point was that I had no business guarding a dumb door at the time. It was just unfortunate timing. Anyone could have been put in that position if they were around. Instead, they just had to make the one person who's too busy to guard a door do the job. What were you busy with? That's a secret. Anyway, when I came back, the headmaster was furious and the door wasn't there anymore. I mean, how was I supposed to know someone was going to steal the whole room anyway? To be fair, if he told me to guard the door so that it wouldn't go anywhere, I would have left my post even faster. And probably called a psychic ward. Was it his fault for getting in this mess? Kind of? The headmaster gave you an order. I know it might sound unfair, but once he said it, you should have done it as told. You sound like Dallin right now. Gee, I wonder why. Let's all commit Sudoku on the headmaster's orders, because he is God. You mean Senpuku? Same thing. Hey, how long have we been wandering through the hallways? About 20 minutes. And how many people have we seen so far? 0. Bend me over and fuck me sideways. What? Right now? Figure of speech. Oh. What does it mean? It means I can't believe this crap. Maybe he was right. Maybe this is just futile. My mind goes back to the headmaster's handsome, smug face. For some reason, it makes me a little mad. Oh no, he's not right. Let's quicken the pace. We're finding someone, no, everyone, and filling up that list. This is the perfect time to use one of my support abilities. Speed boost. Will it work on a broom? Let's find out. Whoa, what's happening? I'm putting the same amount of magic into flying, but we're going twice as fast. This would be so cool if I wasn't able to do that on my own. Love interest impressed semi-successfully. Don't just stand there making sarcastic comments. Do something to help. What do you want me to do? I don't know. Search the area and find traces of organic life, then guide me to them? Just a thought. Ugh, fine. I'll help you get your pussy out of detention. You're lucky that I'm good at spells like that, and that it is a pretty smart suggestion. Here, X-ray vision to see all forms of life. Ew, that's a lot of rats in the walls. Those are insects, actually. Ew! Huh? What's wrong? I mean, yay! This is really fun. Hey, why don't we check that classroom at the end of the hall? I have a good feeling about that room in particular. Okay. And people say that I'm the weird one. I step off the broom and get to the door, realizing only now that I am back on my feet that I am tired. Fatigued, even. My legs are shaking and I can't catch my breath. Why the hell did this happen? You enchanted a magical object with a speed boost that's meant for people, dipshit. You also made me cast a somewhat hungry spell. I was going to say something, but I thought maybe you have some special abilities under your sleeves. Damn it. I drag myself to the door and we enter the classroom I so randomly picked out. Inside are 5 people playing a tabletop game around a large table. They are all petrified in place by our sudden appearance. A small dog with round glasses and high-waisted pants. A ginger rabbit with a bowl cut. A chubby fennec in suspenders. A tall but sheepish-looking goat. And last but not least, a very awkward Caracal? Even with the lack of energy, the adrenaline still made me open up the door a little too fast and too hard, startling everyone in the room, including Tate. Hi. Hey. Seven people in the room now awkwardly stare at each other. Everyone waiting for the initiator to explain why the two new arrivals are here. That's you. You're the initiator. So hurry up! You want to play Nuts and Nightfallen with us? What is this place? Are you like a club or something? Huh? Oh, yeah, well, not really. We gather once a week and play NNN together. It's usually on Sunday, but the test will ruin our plans, so we're doing it early. What's Nuts and Nightfallen? It's kind of like a high fantasy, action-packed dating sim. Sim? Simulator. It's an imagination game. You're pretending to go on dates? Super cool dates. I'll be married to a dragon this session if everything goes well. Wow. Isn't it cool? I am Benji, by the way, says the little dog. My name's Ghoulie, exclaims the Fennec excitedly. Apollo, hi. The goat tells me. Cal. I'm Cal. The feline spoke. I'm Goodwin III, the rabbit says with a slightly sickly rasp in his voice and a sniffling in his nose. Cool name. Do you not shorten it to anything? No. Awesome. Who named you? It's like an homage to my great-grandfather that died in the war or something. I don't know. I never really cared for family drama. Sick. I should take notes. You're all already friends on the first day? We're high school friends. We all wanted to and managed to get into the academy, thankfully. Well, not Zibby. Rip Zibby. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh no, he's not dead. He's just not into the whole sex concept of the job. He wants to be a heart surgeon. Ah, that type of guy. His parents are kind of disappointed in him too. We created a secret society amongst ourselves. We're mostly just hanging out and playing games. We call ourselves the EFD. EFD? Ears for days. They all do a synchronized head shake to show off their big floppy ears. That's actually kind of cute. Thank you. So, you're a bunch of weird nerds playing horny games. We prefer the word geeks. Not the loser pronouns. We're looking for more members at the moment. Care to join? I always wanted to try NNN ever since I found out about it 2 minutes ago, but I don't have any nerd friends, so I don't know. We have snacks. Well, why didn't you say so? What kind? Vips. What the hell are those? Let me try. Fish-flavored chips. Ew, what the fuck? Who? What? Why? That's atrocious. I like them. Whatever, tasteless nerds or not, you are the first years, so I highly suggest that you stop messing around and go explore the campus a little. You can play games later. This cat being the voice of reason? Incredible. But we can't leave now. Lord Berngruff just got resurrected. If we don't stop him now, he will destroy the world. If we don't defeat him, I can't have a dragon husband. That does sound pretty serious. Well, we don't want to stand between you and the end of the world. Or laying with a dragon. Wait. Sign. Sign. What? Sign? List. Give them the list. What Oh, Strudels, I almost forgot. Damn you and your high-energy body. The cat puts on a pair of sunglasses found on the stranger's table, and all of a sudden the whole atmosphere changes. Ahem. Listen here, nerds. Geeks. We'll get to losers if you say that again. First off, I'd say it's nice to meet you all, but I don't want to get attached, since you're not going to last this way. They seem concerned. I mean, he did just tell them that they'll die soon, so... I'll have to be honest. I've been sent by the higher-ups to deliver you the bad news. The higher-ups? The seniors? Sure, them. Well, what is it? Do you think it's Monty? I already gave him my lunch money. Me too. I think I forgot. Damn it, dude. We're gonna get water balloons for this. Sorry. Shut up and listen. Here's the thing. You all look scrawny, pathetic, and overall beaten up by life itself. Hey. No, he's right. Oh. You have no fashion sense, consume the worst snack brands, and you stink of masturbation lotion. And not the good kind. And on top of that, you are wasting a perfectly good day, one of the most exciting days of your lives, mind you. You are all a bunch of disappointments that are fated to die alone. Where is this going? I think he just wants to insult them. They stand in silence for a second, looking stunned at the cat and his harsh words. But instead of cries of protest, the guys in front of us shed actual tears. I'm more surprised by their coordinated emotions in the actual outburst. Not to mention, thankfully, the funky rock was cut by the sudden silence. How does he know? That sums up my whole life. I just want a girlfriend. Damn you, Monty, and your perfect sex life. What can we do, Mr. Purple Cat? I don't want to die alone. Do not fret. I was once just like you. Really? But you look so cool. With those exaggerated clothes and sunglasses. Hey. Do I look like a liar to you? They exchange unsure glances through their previous tears of realization. No? Exactly, so listen close. The five guys lean in and listen carefully to the cat, who's spouting empty but attention-catching words from start to finish. Everything can change. And I'm here to do just that. Now tell me, how many of you are first years precisely? All of them except the caracal raise their hands. He looks around like he had committed a crime as he notices the others' raised hands. The boss lowers his sunglasses. Are you talking to yourself now? He approaches the unsuspecting feline. The others take a couple of steps back, leaving the poor caracal just inches away from the crazy cat. With his knitted sweater and nervous pose, he still sees himself as a mighty predator, doesn't he? No, sir. Then tell me, what year are you supposed to be in? Second year? And part of the Defender Shard? Ha! I see. Tate holds the poor boy's chin and inspects his head on all sides, letting go a second after, unimpressed. I'll come back to you. Now, how many of you possess magical abilities? All of them raise their hands and the caracal relaxes for a moment. Good. And how many of you are members of the Sorcery Shard as of today? Nobody raises anything. Tate slams the table with his hands, leaning in and scaring everyone again. Here is your first mistake. You're all wasting their efforts and abilities. Their? Your parents. Societies. Monty's. Not Monty. How can you ever look any of them in the eyes while defaming their legacy? You're playing a fantasy game about being superhero adventurers, but you do not realize you can be that in real life. Do you want to achieve that goal? Do you want to fuck a dragon in real life? Hell yeah. And possibly get normal partners along the way as well? They slowly nod. And how are you going to stop being losers if you don't learn to touch grass and use your best weapons against Nightfallen? Magic. So far, he managed to make 3 of them cry twice, one of them vibrate with the prospect of courting a dragon. I thought these were considered adults in your kind. They are fascinating. I want to join the sorcery shard. You want to join? Most of them nod vigorously. There we go. Changing our minds, huh? A little late for that. What is he doing? Late? I don't even know what to say. The demand is pretty high. You have to be really lucky to get in at this point. But it's only been a day and that's too late. People got in line months ago. Please, Mr. Cat, I need to get in. I can't afford to bring shame on my family's name. I want to have a super cool magical adventure in real life. I want to impress cute girls with my magic. Aw, you're straight. I want to impress cute guys with my magic. Yeah, you're really gay. Fine. I'll see what I can do. Here, sign your name on this list and I might be able to convince the leader of the sorcery shard to let you in. Although, it's not a promise. And you'll owe me after this. Thank you. We're also grateful. We're in your debt. Long live our Purple King. The 4 first years sign our list. I'm just standing there flabbergasted. I'm surprised as well. He's really good at manipulating, which I thought was my area of expertise. Even if those 5 seem dumber than freshly birthed cubs. Aren't nerds supposed to be highly intelligent? Smart, not wise. Ah, that explains the whole you situation. What's that supposed to mean? You know. Maybe hanging around this cat won't be as bad as I thought. Well, glad we got all that sorted out. I guess we'll see you all at the auditions? Come on, Tate, let's go and... Hold on. Tate stares at the caracal with squinted eyes. At least I'm assuming that's what they'd look like under the glasses. You. The others once again leave space for the 2 of them. Me? Why aren't you signing? I'm in my 2nd year. Did I stutter? Did anyone hear me stuttering? Do I have a stuttering problem by any chance? Are my words getting tangled before they could come out? The other 4 shake their heads frantically. Come closer. Closer? When was the last time that you had sex, son? Son? When was the last time that you grabbed a piece of ass and really just buried your face in that thing and went... I'm kind of a VN. What was that? I'm sort of a virgin. I can't hear you. I'm a virgin. I see. Come here. He guides the guy with a hand on his back. The difference in height is hilariously compared to the power dynamic. Tate brings him 2 feet in front of me. Look at this guy. Do you think he's hot? Huh? Yeah? Would you fuck him? What the hell? Yes? Wow, no hesitation. Good for you, I guess. Give him a kiss then, right here, right now. The caracal looks back at his fellow geeks, that they're all giving him the thumbs up. Is nobody gonna ask him my opinion? He takes a deep breath then, leans forward with his eyes closed and lips at the ready. Dodge! I practically jump backwards, hitting the floor. What the actual fuck? I thought that they were joking. You see that? See how disgusting you are? He would have accepted the kiss and maybe even gone on a date with you after, if you had accomplishments inside the sorcery shard. Instead of wasting your time in whatever other inferior shard you chose. Is that true? He stares at me with wide eyes. Sure. Yes? Hell yeah. He walks towards Tate holding the listed signs. I'm gonna quit the Defender Shard right now. Yeah, that's the spirit. The other nerds cheer as well. Good job. Don't forget to come back for this beast when you've defeated 1,000 Nightfallen with your magic. He slaps my back a few times. Ow. Tate collects a list with 5 more signatures now on it. Pleasure doing business with you boys, and don't forget, the secret to having bitches is cool magic. He shoots out some mini fireworks from his fingertips, at which they applaud. Wait, you never told us your name. My name? Just call me Master. Finally, we leave the room, with half the list filled and 5 nerds left in awe. Wow. I know, I'm awesome, aren't I? I can't believe you whored me out like that. That. Well, you can't bake a cake without breaking a few eggs or something like that. But come on, you were impressed. Admit it. Okay, it was pretty cool seeing you manipulate the insecurities of a group of young adults. I admit. Now, I'm surprised that you didn't finish that list sooner. We can call this teamwork after all. I wouldn't have known that there were people just chilling in a random classroom if it weren't for you. Seriously, on the first day? I'll never understand nerds. Me neither. Aren't you a nerd too? I can see some memories of you being pretty excited about a poetry grade. Oh, and here is you crying over a 97% on an algebra test just 2 years ago. Stop going through my brain. I was a cool nerd? Yeah, sure. How'd you do it? Knowing where they were. How'd you know? I have good hearing. Or instincts. Alright, I'll buy that excuse for now. Even if it is total BS. But I'll require a more detailed explanation in the future. Do you have any more Ultra Instincts up your sleeves to find people? I look around just as a somewhat familiar Black Panther comes around the corner. I don't think we'll need any. Look, it doesn't seem like he spotted us yet. Isn't that one of the recommended students? What's his face? I think it was Kale? What? No. That was so wrong that's not even funny. It's Cole. Oh, I really want to get him. Marina would be so happy. Then let's make a plan before we approach him. He looks a little lost. Tate grins wildly. Do we dare? Dare what? Scam him. No, Tate, no. Why not? He for sure has a ton of magic and he looks nice enough to be an easy target, kind of like you. And if we get him, Marina would be super impressed with me. Should we scam him for an easy signature or risk losing him? Fine, let's not risk it. We do need the signature. Yeah. And if anything goes south, we can play it off as a joke. We walk towards a lost panther wearing a worried face. Hi there. Hey. Oh, hello. Do you need any help? You seem lost. No, thank you. I'm fine. I was just waiting for someone, but they're a little late. Are you perhaps a first year? I am. How'd you know? Am I that obvious? I don't see a badge on you, and first years are usually the ones that look the most confused. Makes sense. Have you joined the Shard yet? The Shard? Don't you mean a Shard? No, you see, as a first year, you have to join the Sorcery Shard. Yep, it's a rule. You can switch out later. I didn't know that. Don't worry, this guy is a recommended student and even he didn't know. Hey, I'm a recommended student as well. You don't say. Abort! Abort! What's wrong? This guy has no magic. I sense nothing coming from him. Shit. I should bring this up then. There is just one little thing that we need to know before you can join. Do you perhaps have any cool magic to show us? Unfortunately, I have no magic. Rats. Waste of time. Hold up. I sense a strong aurora, but it's coming from behind him. Perhaps he's hiding a very small, magical person in his back pocket. I start circling him slowly, and sure enough, behind him, perhaps not a person, but against the wall sits a prism-shaped device. That's it. That's the thing that looks powerful. I bet it's super magical. Yet another conversation topic. Hey, what's that? It looks pretty magical to me. Oh, that? It's my... Oh, let me see. The cat takes it out of Cole's hands with great force, which scares him a lot, for good reason. Oh, be careful with it, please. In fact, why don't you just give it back to... Oops. Auto-destruction sequence initiated. 2 minutes remaining. Oh, you little fool. Cole snatches it out of his hand and starts to disassemble it on the ground. I think I'll teleport. I grasp his shoulder and hold him in place. Don't even think about it. We're seeing the end of it. We watch Cole with held breaths as he unscrews some bolts and presses some buttons. Thankfully, he manages to shut his device off after a few agonizing moments. Reset initiated. Time remaining 28 hours, 21 minutes. Great. I'm so sorry, Cole. We shouldn't have touched your thing. That sounded wrong. We didn't know that it was so sensitive. No, still wrong. We're very sorry. I'm shaking right now. Who knows how much that thing costs? Let me pay you. I open my wallet to find a loan credit card and some change, at the sight of which I panic. Take money, now. The cat struggles to reach some inner pockets of his attire hastily as well. I have, Do you take graham crackers for repairs? Guys, chill out. It's not a big deal. You didn't break anything. But if you were to damage it, there is no price for repairs because there's only one of these babies in the world. Ugh. Another day, another priceless artifact spared. I hit Tate with my elbow as I notice his apathetic expression. Ouch. Yeah, I'm sorry, although I'm still interested in whatever that is. Is it a bomb? Is it? No, it's not. It's a thing. Very descriptive. And it's fine. It's my fault anyway. How is it ever your fault in this situation? Shh, he said it's his fault. I was warned about an eccentric purple cat and his shenanigans. More so, I was told to run the opposite direction if I ever spot him. You heard about me? Honestly, I thought that he'd be some kind of sex predator, not a tech menace. And I made the mistake of standing my ground. Cody, he heard about me. Not in a good way. So your device is going to be alright? Yeah, I just need to wait for it to reset. Kind of sucks that I won't be able to use magic for a while. So it is a magic device? Yes, in fact it's one of the main reasons that I got into the academy. I told you before that I don't have magic of my own, but with this little guy, I can cast a large variety of spells. That's so cool. What shard were you thinking of joining? He looks at our wide-eyed faces and chuckles. Heh, give me that list. Seriously? Appreciate it. You're saving my skin. Awesome. Thank you so much. Why are you thanking me? Isn't it mandatory? Yes it is. Tate hits me lightly with his elbow back. It's okay. I know you were trying to scam me. I was warned about this too. But I wanted to sign up for the sorcery shard anyway, so it's your lucky day. Both me and Tate are blushing from embarrassment, while Cole laughs. Don't feel bad. If you want, you can make it up to me later. I'll find you whenever the time comes. Well, I'm never scamming anyone again. Glad to hear it. Good luck on your search. I'll go search for my friend elsewhere. Before you go, what name did the person use when he warned you about me? I think it was Tate? Damn it. Is that not your name? It is, kinda. Kinda? It's a whole thing. See you later. Bye. Hope you find your friend, and sorry again. Good luck to you as well, in whatever troubles you decide to get into next. Told you it was a bad idea to try to scam him. You? Never mind. With that, we have 6. If my math is right, that makes it more than half. How much time do we have left? Let's see. 20 minutes. 20? What do we do? We could offer up our bodies in exchange for signatures. Great idea! Oh, wait, no, I was joking. Right. So was I. Definitely joking. I spotted 3 more people. 2 to your left and 1 straight ahead. Thanks, Scribbles. You're super helpful. The things I do for my subjects. I think we should split up. You take this left hallway and I'll go straight ahead. Meet me back here in 15 minutes. Good idea. We can cover up more ground this way. Who takes the list? Just keep it. I'll get the names of whoever I find and I'll sign them myself. Roger that. I turn around, preparing to sprint, but the soft voice of the cat stops me. Hey Cody. Thanks again for doing this. I really need to complete this list, more than you know. I'm happy to help. I promise I'll get you those signatures no matter what. He smiles, but behind the curved lips are a pair of eyes lost in thought. More than I know. I know well enough to taste of detention, even if I've only gotten it once in my life. Maybe here they're being tortured in detention, you know, like younglings are supposed to be treated in the first place. After another moment of silence, we both sprint in our designated directions. How come you didn't choose the path with the 2 people? I'm not confident enough in my persuasive abilities, and Tate seems to know how to get what he wants from people. Can he get a dick from you as well? He can have my heart. Blech, romance, disgusting. I'm only interested in carnal pleasures. You'll have to get used to it from now on. That is to say, you think that you can actually get in his bed? Actually, scratch that. Why would you want to get in his bed? He's hot. I suppose that's kind of true for someone that thinks with their dick, at least. Hey, careful. Here he comes. I round the corner and plop my face directly into someone's chest. Ow. Sorry. I should have been more careful. I told you to be careful, you fucking troglodyte. Why do I even bother? It's no problem. It happens when you're hurrying. I suspect you're a first year as well. Yes? I'm a little loud. I already managed to startle him. Goodbye first impressions. Sorry, I'm just looking for first years that haven't joined a shard yet. Are you one by any chance? I am. What's up? Awesome. Name's Cody. Yours? Connor. Douchebag. Are you perhaps interested in joining the sorcery shard? Not really. I was thinking of becoming a slayer. Oh. Do you not have any magic? I do, but I'm just more interested in working alone in the future. Would that be all? Can I go? Unless you want to sue for damages. You look like you hit a brick wall, not a person. I stand up straighter, arrange my crooked tie, and try to keep my emotions under control. Wait, what can I do to convince you? This is really important to my friend. I don't know your friend, so not to be rude, but I don't really care. Now, if you'll excuse me... Hold on. Damn it, I don't know how to convince him. What would Tate do? I'll suck you off right here, right now, if you join the sorcery shard. That's definitely not what he'd do. Slut. Oh shit, for reals? Yes. You and every other guy in this place. Say what? In fact, I'm pretty sure a lot of guys would pay me to let them have a go at my cock. I'm not gonna make such an important decision for 5 minutes of heaven. He really slapped you with reality. So if you don't mind, I'll just... Wait! Ugh, what now? Please, I'll do anything. And you don't even have to be a member for life. You could just switch shards if you hate it so much in sorcery. Doesn't that sound like a decent deal? You're not wrong. Anything you say? Anything? You're one of those special guys, aren't you? A recommended student, I believe you're called. Yes, I am. What are your powers? I can manipulate energy, and I have some supportive abilities on my side. Shit, that's pretty good. He thinks for a second. Fine. Listen up. I'm all ears. I have the power to copy others' magic, but the problem is that I need their consent, and it lasts for 2 weeks. If you let me copy yours, for as long as I'm in the sorcery shard every 2 weeks, I'll sign your list. Although, I doubt that I'll be staying in that shard after the test. Is this going to affect me in any way? Only for a minute. You'll feel a bit tired. Do you think that it's safe, Scribbles? Sure. Copying abilities usually doesn't bring harm to either parties, especially if you consent. And copied magic is usually much, much weaker than the original magic, so you're getting the high end of the deal. I accept. You're in luck. This was easier than I thought. And I'll take a blowjob too. What? And I spoke too soon. You offered to do it before. It shouldn't be a big deal, right? But you said... Do you see anyone around? Nobody else to do it with. The hallways are awfully empty and silent. And it just so happens that I'm in the mood for one, and you're here. Also, you're not half bad looking. Do I do it? He is cuter than the cat. Nah. No. No? No. That comment from earlier? Haha, I was just joking. Is that so? Alright then. Bye. Oh, wait. Please. Is my magic not good enough? You teased me earlier, so no, I need more. If you have nothing extra to offer, then I'm not interested. Damn it, why does this guy have to ask for such a reasonable and fair exchange? Can't he just accept a flying kiss or something? You're not that hot. How about I throw some cash in instead? Such a big deal for you, huh? I'm even more intrigued about how you feel inside now. But I could actually use the cash. Give me enough to buy 20 blueberry blasts from the vending machine. Very specific, but okay, here you go. Open my wallet, panicking at first since it's mostly empty, but then I remember my overly cautious mother who likes to shove money into the various non-conventional spaces, so if my wallet is stolen, the thief would be tricked. It's just a burden to me most of the time. I eventually find a small stack of money in a deep pocket in my backpack. Cool, this should do. Let's get on with it then. Give me your hand. I'm not gonna marry you as well. The fuck? It's for the magic exchange. Oh. You're not the brightest, are you? There's no need to be this rude. He rolls his eyes as he pulls my hand closer. Why the fuck would you think that that's what he means? Give me a break, I'm full of emotions. I keep my arm extended, embarrassed, as he unbuttons my cuff and rolls my sleeve up, holding it with both hands. When you feel a tingling sensation, simply don't resist it, and let some magic flow to your arm. I do as I'm told, and it only takes me a couple of seconds to complete the ordeal, leaving me slightly fatigued. This should be enough. Might come in useful during the test. So, where do I sign? My friend has a list, just write your name in my phone, and I'll sign it up for you. Cool. Pleasure doing business with you. Now, can I go? Yeah, sorry for taking your time, and thanks for the signature. I watch him walk away with my allowance for 2 months in hand. This better be worth it. But in any case, thank goodness that we managed to do it. You did it. I'm not even sure that I want a part in this. Suit yourself. I'll be the hero of the day by myself. All glory to me. Where to now? Back. Back where? Back where the cat told you to meet him. You have like 7 minutes left. Shit. Let's hope that he managed to convince those two to sign. Hey! Please tell me that you had some luck on your part. I managed to get one more person to sign. Did you get those two? Two? How'd you know that they were two? Yet another convenient guess. Suspicious, but yes. I did. And all I had to do is flirt with them for a minute. Men are so stupid. The guy wouldn't accept a blowjob and those two signed after some flirting? Chill out, Snow White. You're not the fairest of them all. You'll need more than looks to convince. We have to hurry back. Take my hand. I'll teleport us back. 5, 1, 1, 2. Wait, we only have 9 signatures. It's fine. I made my peace with it already. We were close, but the headmaster was right. But... shall we go? Hang on tight. He takes my hand with the last warning and we teleport away. This is the first time that I experienced something like this, and my landing was not very graceful, but I managed to remain on my feet. We arrive a minute early, right as the headmaster rounds the corner and enters the room together with a worried Marina, who quickly brightens up when she sees Tate with a list in hand. Ah, you are just in time. Let's hear the news. And if that smile is genuine, then I'm bracing myself to faint already. Indeed, the cat had a smile on, but once again the eyes gave him away. His pupils were shaking as a thin layer of liquid made them refract in the light. Well, here it goes. Long story short, we didn't get to disappoint you on the first day. I'm sorry? At that moment, the decision was clear. I have been lying to myself for some time that any other choice could be made at this point, so I take the paper and sign my name on it. The 3 people are taken aback by my decision. The headmaster accepts the list hesitantly, looking at me through squinted eyes once he reads it. Name 2? Markiplier? Oh, I forgot that's not how that works. I'll fix it for you. What is your last name again, Cody? My last name is generic. White. Cody White, understood. And are you sure? A last-second decision? It's not what I expected from you. It's not last second. I've been thinking about this for months. I admit that I had my doubts for a little while now, but Tate's dedication really inspired me and solidified my decision. I did that? The headmaster looks impressed and annoyed at the same time while holding the new list. His expression turns to confused again. There are only 9 in here, counting yours. I knew that I should have paid more attention in math. Huh? It would seem like even your chivalry couldn't. Oh wait, sorry, just a second. I take the list back and write the name of the guy from before, Connor Murphy. You really forgot to sign him? Don't blame me, I was under a lot of stress. Here. Everyone other than the headmaster breathes out, relieved. He reads every single name on the list one by one, twice to see if there are any mistakes, but he just can't find any. I wouldn't be surprised if he memorized every name in this academy already. This looks legit. For now. I do, however, want to remind you. The signatures won't be valid if they don't pass the auditions. Got it. Speaking of, where should we hold the auditions this year? There are a lot of empty training rooms right now. The biggest one in the East Wing could. No, not a training room. We'll use the arena. Won't the arena be busy tomorrow? We're holding practice sessions the whole day. Yes, and I think that would be a perfect opportunity for the new students to audition. No? Just give them a bit more of a challenge than the others. I decided to spectate the event as well. I know teachers usually don't get involved, but since it's my first year, I want to see with my own eyes what everybody is capable of. Hey, the practice is supposed to be our first time and... A chilling stare shoots at Tate. And I guess that's a great idea. Understood. I'll make the new plans for tomorrow then. Good. I suppose I don't have anything else to complain about. Are you forgetting something? What would that be? Me and Tate just did the impossible. At least what you thought to be so. Don't we get anything? At least an apology? You were wrong. Once again, everyone holds their breath, waiting for the lion's response. Please don't aggravate the lion, dude. If these signatures are proven to be valid, then you have my sincerest congratulations. And perhaps a credit bonus can be discussed in the future. Are you satisfied now, Mr. White? I'm all good now, sir. Then if nobody has any more interruptions, I'll take my leave. Good day. Watching the headmaster leave, one single worry remains on my mind, and that is Cole. I hope that he can pull his weight, magicless as he is. He is a recommended student, but if he's anything like me... Actually, it seems like another problem arises as a teary cat jumps in my arms. You did it! You madman! You're such a badass! Wow, I can't believe that someone that can't recognize a trap in the middle of the day would get me out of trouble. Even I fail to do that sometimes. I'll leave you to it for now. I need to go find Ollie and discuss these audition plans. Honestly, the headmaster needs to tone it down with the changes around here. You should probably propose that to your new lion friend the next time that you see him, Cody. He's not my friend. What? Already jumped to lovers? Ugh, you're a headache. I've been told so many times. Something tells me that you two will get along just fine. Have fun. See you later, Marina. She leaves, swinging her tail lightly, and my eyes can't help but follow her until she's out of sight, as even my legs take a step towards the direction that she disappeared to. Hey, eyes here, buddy. Busted. Huh? Did you just get smitten or something? What, am I not sweet enough for your eyes? He turns around and swings his tail and hips the way Marina did, but approaches me while doing it instead of walking away. No, that's not it. You're cute. I mean, cute too. I mean, Marina who? Aw, the sweet smell of insecurity. Don't worry, you can't escape my grasp anyway. What does that mean? Oh, you know. I don't? Then let me show you. Huh? And it looks like we have company already. It's been nice not being tailed for 2 hours, at least. A wild tiger and a wolf appear just as Tate's sharp ears predicted. 2 for the price of 1. Aiden's hand stops whatever Tate was about to do. Dallin comes in with the energy of a lost puppy reunited with its owner, his tail wagging aggressively. While Aiden is as cold as ever, just a little angry at the cat's lack of personal space awareness. Those two do make a nice yin and yang. Hey there, Cody! Still here? Do you want another speech from Mr. Boredom over here? I wasn't that boring. Ooh, was I? I don't know. I was asleep. Oh. I was just helping Tate complete his list to get out of detention. Good luck with that. The headmaster likes giving impossible tasks just to see you struggle and punish you in the end. He's a prick. Language! Sorry. Aiden looks me dead in the eye, shaking his head. Actually, we completed the list. I'm officially a free cat. Nice job. I knew that you could do it, even if you had some help. No, you didn't. You were complaining that you'd have to spend time watching him in detention for the next 3 days. I was just preparing for the worst case scenario. Worst? Gee, thanks guys, such great friends you are. I'm not your friend. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll take my actual friend and spend some quality time with him. The one that actually cares about my well-being. How does that make you feel, Aiden, being left behind by your friend? I literally prayed for your death many times in the past. He's joking. I'm not. Haha, he's such a jokester, this guy. He's not usually like this, Cody, I promise. Instead of spending time with this leech, you can do something that's not a complete waste of time and come with me and Dallin. And do what? Crochet? Get familiar with the school, something that you would technically be best at, but you're too childish to do. Sorry, can't hear you over the sound of boredom. That doesn't even make sense. Your face doesn't make sense. Calm, Aiden. A single punch from you would kill him. He's talking to himself now. Cool. See, Cody? Nuts. And not the good kind. Anyway, what do you think, Cody? We're serious about the offer. It's your time. You choose how you want to spend it. Do I want to go with Tate or stay in this room to see what other interesting things might happen? Actually, I'm going to stop it here for now. So, full disclosure, I actually went for the blowjob, but I decided to not do that for the recording, so no, you guys didn't see the blowjob. Anyway, Tate isn't as annoying as he is in the other routes. I still don't like him. I still find his personality to be very grating. And in real life, I would not be able to stand a person like him. I do know a person like him and I can't stand them. So, you know, I would much rather prefer an Aiden who you know, spoilers if you haven't seen his route or even Dallin's route, is technically 2 people. And I would rather, you know, deal with a hot-headed Aiden or a overly sexually aggressive Aiden, or even just Dallin. I would much prefer a Dallin. I would much prefer his golden retriever energy to Aiden's brat energy. But yeah. Anyways, for the sake of his route, I'm going to tolerate Tate. Anyways, so yeah, so, you know, people who were pestering me relentlessly, oh, when are you gonna do Tate? Are you gonna do Tate? When are you gonna do Tate? Tate's route so good, blah, 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 blah. Here it is. So yeah, you know, write it in the comments what you think, and thank you all for watching / listening. If you would like to play Lush Shards yourself, you can find it down in the you can find a direct link to it from down in the description for MindofFur's Twitter page, which should have a direct link for the itch.io page where you can download it and play it. And I completely forgot already whether or not he has a Patreon or a Ko-fi so that you can support him. And I will post a link down for either one. And, you know, support him if you like the visual novel, because it is a very good visual novel despite Tate. Despite Tate's presence in it. So yeah, you know, if you like it and you want to support, then do it through whatever link it is that I post down in the description. And if you would like to support me again, then I do have my link for my Ko-fi down in the description as well as on my Twitter account and pretty much every other little social thingy that I have. And it would be very appreciated, you know, so go do it. Give me money. Come on. Do it. Anyways, but I guess that's it for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.